What's up, D? Oh, let me. Can I pin this? Is that right? How do okay. Is my mouse not mousing? I need to do batteries from my mouse. I should. Oh, there it is. StreamYard. Okay, why am I not fucking? Okay, there's StreamYard. Okay. There I am over here. Right click, paste. No, that's not it. That's the YouTube. I want StreamYard. Copy. Go over to here. Paste. Pin message. Holy shit, I think I did it. Is that frozen over there? No, okay. My volume up over there? No, okay. Alright, shut up the news here. Theft. Yes, I am wearing the Henning Pauly Etsy Psychopath 42. I still don't remember anything like that, but it's got penis on it somehow, backwards. I just picked up the guitar, so my hands are chilling out in the sun in Phoenix. What is it, about 116 in the shade out there? $101. $101. I bet you wear socks with your sandals when it's that chilly. That doesn't sound right. I think it's 87 here. Which is actually pretty good. It's been like in the mid-upper 90s with the heat index about 147. You know it's hot outside when you open the door and you go, God damn, it's hot outside. Oh yeah, 87. I'll take that all day long. '87 in Arizona. You got like, what do you wear? A sweater or something? The humidity's not too bad. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, which is called the Ohio Valley. So, like to the north and the kind of northwest of us is a mountain range called the Floyd's Knobs. And we just set in the Ohio Valley, right? Just a big fucking... So a lot of the times that shit will just come and set right on top of us and not move. That's when you walk outside and it's like, dude, you're just like, it's so thick. It's like, oh my God. What's up, Sarah? Let me send this to a couple of people, see if they're over on the Face World. John DeShane, I wonder if they're still partying. Where's Steve? I'll send it to Steve. These pop-ups are just like, I just come on whenever I feel like it. So send it to Guitar Hacks if he come on. Or if they drop in, it's pinned in the comments anyway. Okay. Alright, what kind of backing tracks we got here? How about that Stop Being Blue? I don't know. Alright, we'll just start with the Night Groove in A minor. To hell with it. I shouldn't have any commercials either. Some more delay. Told you I just picked up the guitar. I'm sorry, I had my Paizo mic muted. What's up, man? You got me? I don't hear your audio. I thought I heard some guitar a second ago.
Oh, I had.
Mute
yeah,
I had mine muted too, because
I don't know. I had to adjust my settings the other day for the EV Mux, and I think it might have fucked it up a little bit.
Oh, for the OU guys, OU812 guys. Yeah,
there's my guitar. It sounds super quiet. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm not in stereo.
Ah.
There we go.
Well, now I just heard like a big delay, maybe. It could still be a little louder, I think. Yeah.
Let's kick.
Yeah, they're really loud over there. Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds better.
You're not getting any echo?
No.
Okay.
You want to try that track a little bit?
I prefer this StreamYard shit better than the other one.
I don't know. It works easier for me. Okay, we're not even halfway through this. Looks like it's Night Groove backing track in A minor. So
all right.
Let it rip. Was I gonna do it?
Nice. So I think it might be my internet connection, but I heard it like pause and then it detuned on my end.
It every once in a while it'll drop out for like 1.5 seconds and then it's fine again. So I don't.
Okay.
I don't know. What is my guitar?
I got an issue with. Go ahead.
How's my guitar level?
It sounds good on my end. Mine sounds quiet in comparison.
Mine sounds quiet. I'm
and I haven't really. I bumped it up a little bit the other day. For the OU2, but you know, I moved it maybe a centimeter on the dial.
I might try messing with my Windows volume because I can turn the track up inside. Because it's like fuck, dude. You know, when you can't really hear the dynamics of your, you know, it's like oh yeah, it could be significantly louder in my headphones if I had it my way.
I wonder. So that seems to be happening for both of us. So I wonder if that's a StreamYard thing today.
Well, my Windows.
Well, because you don't touch your shit for your show, right? It's the same shit every time.
Yeah, the only thing I'll do is I'll turn up the output volume on my multi-effect unit a little bit. I got to really jack it up when I'm jamming with Ryan in them. But I think I'm looking at my Windows sound system volume thing, and maybe I can turn the wall off. Hold on a second. Let me run that backing track just a little bit for a second and fuck around with my volume. Hang on. Okay, did that change anything for you?
No.
Like
it sounded pretty. It sounded the same as it sounded when we were playing.
Okay, what I did is I went to Windows settings. So my output, which is like YouTube and the backing track and my headphones, I turned that down from like 98 down to 58 maybe. So
oh shit.
So the backing track's a lot lower in my headphones, but it didn't change anything you're all's in, right?
Correct.
Yeah, Steve says you can't hear the backing. Their output on their guitars is fucking jacked. Because when I go over there,
I had to turn my shit down. It was too much.
Well, on my MX5, I have it not quite at 1 o'clock. The output on the unit, and I got to go well past 2 o'clock when I'm jamming with those guys. So, Jimmy Biter, holy shit!
My master is at 4.5 on my head rush.
Oh, hold on, we got a question here. Well, yes, we would like to hear your opinion, Mr. Brand.
Of course.
Yeah, because I can't hear my guitar, and just on that backing track. It's like, fuck, man, I want to turn my guitar. I turned your guitar up a little bit, actually. If you go back and listen to the stream, you'll hear me turn your guitar up a little bit. Yeah, nobody should be maxed out.
On my Gigcaster, it's like fucking all the way.
Yeah, that something, I don't know. Nothing should be maxed out. Like, I can control
how's the level without the track?
It's fine. See, I can edit your mic setting.
Okay.
So you were a little bit more than halfway up. So you were like at maybe, I don't know, 60%. Now you're like about 75%. So it's not your guitar just went way up in volume, but it's like, I need to hear your guitar a little bit more on my end. So.
Right.
I don't know. But my Windows setting, hopefully that helps me here.
How about these people in chat? Maybe they could help and say what the fuck they're hearing out of their speakers.
Yeah, guys.
Like
girls.
Be useful.
Losers. So, what's it sound like? Okay. We're not on their show. They're just going to say my guitar sounds like a Digitech RP360 XP.
I can't say that because I'm running Heteros too. And
I think that's a. Is that a Canadian cuss word there? John says it sounds good to him. Okay, well let's find what's up. Let's see. No, I didn't use that. Just what's on the video. Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. We're going for the funk, brah. Let's see what this sounds like. Of course, it's in A minor again. Okay, Gil. Now my guitar's a little too loud, hold on. But that's my window setting. Nice ending.
That's a cool one. What key? What's your favorite key to play in? I know you don't like major. I don't like major either.
I don't. I just don't like major because it's just too happy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a very depressed person.
Like my warm up, my noodle is 3 note per string major in probably just G. That's just warm up, get my fingers moving and everything. But, A minor, E minor, I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and say this before I put Steve on the screen because he knows I love E minor. And now we'll put him on screen. Steve Ray, everybody, how's it going? Hey!
Whatever, Q. Hey, Rob.
How you doing?
I'm doing
I haven't
fine.
seen that X yet.
No? Okay.
Did you paint that?
Paint? God, no. No, that's glow-in-the-dark vinyl.
Steve, you know what I almost
Very
got?
nice.
I almost considered getting today?
A string?
A canary yellow Ibanhad with humbucker and I think a blade, just one blade in the neck with a Floyd reverse headstock.
An RG565R.
Well, it's a Japanese
Yeah.
guitar.
Oh,
The
yeah?
the real one, the guy. Well, it's a store I used to work at.
Yeah.
It's it came in with some really kind of big dinks on the bottom where you plug it in.
Oh, yeah. That's what
So
they're for.
they had it for like $950. He was going to give it to me for $8.
Oh, fuck.
but-
You should have got it.
I don't have $800.
What?
I
Is that
was
OG or
hoping
Genesis?
I was hoping he would take
Yeah.
my Gretchen on trade and I could give him like $20, but
No.
nah.
That's the trouble. When you want a good guitar. Yeah.
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 Also, I'm wearing my Henning Pauly shirt again.
Yep.
Just
Yeah. Because Synep. Yeah.
yeah, and since you're on here and I've only been up for 37 and a half minutes, I'm going to let you take over because Daddy got
Because you got to go pee?
well, I was going to say.
All right. then.
And say hi to Sarah. She's in here. All right.
Sarah! There you go. Yeah, sorry.
Well, I got my Japanese Strat I was telling you about.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a little different. I took it all apart and found out that it was an order made. So it came with scallop frets.
Yep.
But contrary to the pictures I received, they're actually Blackmore scallops and not like Ingve style. Which is it's not a bad thing, but it surprised me.
Yeah, yeah. So they're partial,
Yeah.
right?
Which is cool because I don't, I kind of tend to dig in when I'm doing these power chords up here, so I don't want to do that into the scallops.
Well,
So-
I mean, I had a Malmsteen Strat for a while, and what was interesting for me was that I found all the chording and everything really easy, and the thing that I found I absolutely sucked at on it was legato.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I was
So-
picking, the licks were fine. If I wanted to do legato, nope. Felt so weird.
Well, see that thing sitting back there on that shelf? It's in pieces.
Right.
So I'll get it going. I'm waiting on, actually, funny enough, a grounding. What is it? A ground solder? The little thing to solder the body or to ground the body to the rest of it.
Yeah.
$2 Amazon part. I'm waiting for that.
Right on.
But yeah.
Cool. But everything
Hey.
else has been working fine?
Yeah. Did I ever get my prize? Did you ever send me my prize?
No, I've got a stack of things that I've got to ship out, and I'm doing it this week.
Okay, I was just making
Yeah.
sure because I.
Yeah, no, I tend to save up like a few weeks worth and then just do one trip to the...
Oh, one trip to the whatever
Post
shipping
office,
store you
yeah,
have, yeah. Luckily, I found one that's really close to me, and they're open till 6 p.m. and
Right.
take pretty much anything.
Cool. I'm trying to find something.
What's up, Zach? Nice jamming with you the other day. So which RG is that in your hands?
This is a 7421.
Okay.
So made in Japan. It's got the nicest 7-string neck that they've ever done. It's like it's a true wizard neck, but in 7-string. So all you got to do is look for the ones that have a serial number of 99.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Jimmy, I'm just going to interrupt you. Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I'm trying to show this to.
There you go.
Yeah. So you see this big Babinga stripe.
Whoa.
When you see that, it's the neck's worth having.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Can I go back now?
Yeah, you can interrupt again now.
Okay, so I got to have my surgery on Friday. So I got my sister got me some pudding cups, vanilla, and then a special chocolate vanilla.
Like a swirl pack?
Yeah, I got 4 cans of a heart-healthy regular chicken noodle soup, Campbell's. And if
Campbell's, yep.
if Jimmy Biter's still in here,
Did you get some Miracle Whip?
I got some tuna fish material. I still got some hot dog. By the way, I found a pack of 10 wieners and 10 buns.
No way. Did
I
somebody,
swear
did
to
somebody
God.
actually do that?
It's like all the stars lined up. Okay, so I got some tuna fish because and I'm standing there looking at the Miracle Whip and
You
the
sure it's tuna fish and not like tuna horse or something?
tuna. No, it's actually tuna fish. So
It
Jimmy
says on the
Biter,
label, yeah.
Jimmy Biter's in here.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Holy shit.
Look at that.
Are you feeling okay?
That's Kroger mayo too.
Look,
Yeah.
it's like 39 cents compared to like $9 for the real shit.
So the real shit in your state they call, and I think in every other state but California, they call Hellman's, right?
Because they bring out the best. Yeah.
Yeah, ours is called Best Foods,
Oh, you're
but
kidding.
it's Hellman's.
Well, what
Oh,
the
they make it for him? Yeah.
the Kroger brand is when the big pot of mayonnaise like blows over onto the floor, they just mop it up and they put it in the Kroger container. So it's still pretty good mayo.
watered
By the
down.
way, my Kroger here in Louisville, the Ghetto Kroger, is the only Kroger who has not been on the news about mice and mice droppings all
Cool.
throughout the
Hey.
store.
Hey, can I read this title of this backing track to you guys?
Wait, I got to do something first here.
I hope it's Creamy Blues. Is it Creamy Blues?
Almost messed up.
This is the worst version you've done of it in months. And I'm saying
I
that
was
in a-
so excited about the mayonnaise and Jimmy
Yeah.
Biter going, okay, you're back
You
on my
obvi-
friends list.
you obviously got shakes. Yeah.
Oh, and I did get my, where'd they go?
Anyway, let me. Oh, happy pills.
Oh, no, full Happy Pill.
Look at that. So industrial metal backing track in C Phrygian.
God, hold on, let me find Phrygian. Let me Google
Yeah.
Phrygian.
Do you
You
wanna
know,
start, Goot?
you know Phrygian, Decide?
Oh, I'll manage.
What is it?
Spanish
What?
minor.
What key? What was it?
C. I just like the title. It's like, oh, let's go for that.
Let's go for it. See who crashes and burns.
All right.
Oh, I probably will.
Do you want to start?
Sure.
I'll just leave all 3 of us up.
Go for it.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Hang on.
Okay.
It sounds like the one guy. Please, take it away. Just like Rammstein. No, hockey monitor doesn't work. That's what you get for listening to Hawk.
What a weird little track that was. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Am I having a fucking stroke or something? Hold it.
I don't know. What are you doing? I can see both your hands, so I don't think you're having a stroke.
Doesn't all around there look a lot darker than here?
Yeah. So you've either been, looks like you got poked with something
Yeah, but that was,
some time ago.
yeah. When did, what is today? Tuesday? Friday? Did she fucking rupture a vein or something?
Yeah, no, it takes a while for the bruising to come out. You're good.
You want me to stop showing my hands?
I don't know. I can't do anything about it, so it's entirely up to you.
Steve Rand, everybody, how's it going?
Her. That's all I got to say on the matter.
I was trying to tune my guitar down
You
to,
were not.
yeah, that had a Rammsteinus. By the way, thank you, Google, for the C. Phrygian guitar scale, which is way better than what Guitar Hack offered. E minor.
Yeah, not everything is E minor, right? It's
That wasn't Pink Floyd, bruh.
yeah.
I know, Matt. What the hell, dude? It's like,
Does it hurt you?
no. I just noticed, though. I went,
You just don't like being dark, huh?
Careful how you answer that, Q.
that's racist, man.
It's
I'm
hate
brown.
speech. It's
I'm
hate
brown. I can
speech.
say whatever the hell I want.
All right, A minor, Q.
I'm Cracker.
Yep.
Boner Jams tuning. Yeah, I know, right?
Do you serve crackers at this restaurant? We'll serve anybody.
Cracker, honky, I don't care. I'm sorry, what key, bruh?
A minor. Just listen. Stop being racist.
What dot is this? There's Cushman.
Hey, Cushman.
I worked on that lick a long time.
That lick? Yeah.
Look, there's my pinky.
But you never use your pinky.
Never use a fucking metronome either.
I wasn't going to argue with that bit.
Look, no wah pedal.
What I like is when you do that tapping lick where you're playing the same notes but you change fingers. Oh, look at that. See? Third finger, pinky. Pinky, pinky, third finger. Pinky.
You want the slick lick. Yeah!
That's like three-dimensional, man.
God damn, I'm good.
Yes, you are. I think Rob just rolled his eyes.
All right, one of you guys be good now.
All
You
right,
be
Rob.
gooder. Be gooder.
Yeah. They're on sale, Hack. Hugh's the note hog anyway. Look at him go. Look at it. Look at all those notes.
There's the guy that always gets me in trouble.
He used up all the notes. It had to stop.
Okay, wait a minute. We're going to try this one just because
How long is it?
it's got John Mayer on it.
Oh, we've done that one.
Have we?
Yeah.
Want to do it again?
Sure.
No?
How long is it?
That's
'Cause
what she asked.
I know, right? Because I have to start teaching shortly.
Oh, 11 minutes. We'll just go a little bit, and then
yeah.
we'll drop out. Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
Shut
I can just leave when I've had enough.
Boom, boom, boom.
Shall I start? I'm
Yeah.
gonna start. I'm gonna put my girly voice on. There we go.
Yeah.
Girly pick. No, the voice on the guitar. I'm gonna do the girly pickup selection. And it's D minor, right?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. I'm gonna wah wah.
And there we go. At least it didn't just stop. Am I still on? Okay. Okay, Decide, thanks for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Wait, let me get that off of there. Okay, we're going to... I want to leave this comment up here because the last part of it is thanks for having... Thank you in the chat, peeps. Seriously, you're why we do this. Even Decide coming on, you're why we do this. Guitar Hack coming in and telling me the wrong scale to use. Thanks a lot, brah. Yeah, that E-minor didn't work at all. I don't know. That was Phrygian. I don't think I care for Phrygian. And
it's a little different for me.
Cushman, I do not know what he's talking about there. Something with Guitar Hack. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're going to head out here. I think, let me go see who's on. Is Ryan and them on tonight? They got Tuesday? Who's on Tuesday? I don't know. Anybody? Ben Coombs? No, is Ben Coombs on? I don't know. I don't see anybody on. Okay, Decide. Thanks for coming in, bro.
Have a good evening.
All right, see you guys later. Thank you.